Yeah, control your temper before you get your temper control you.
Right. And okay, so I think at one point she just like sneaks out, and then Lumiere catches her, and so they decide to serve her dinner themselves by singing a beautiful number, which is my favorite song in the whole movie.
I think it's funny how it's like Cogsworth, who, bless his soul, he's just trying to be a good servant.
Right, and not get yelled at by the boss.
Fine, I love dinner. Of course. What is dinner?
Without the little
music.
Music!
And that entire song, Cogsworth is getting his butt kicked.
Until the very end when he's like, oh, maybe I like this.
And then I was like, it's off to bed. I can't go to bed yet. It's my first time in an enchanted castle. Enchanted? Who's saying anything about being enchanted?
Says the talking clock. Wow, we said the same thing.
That's another thing about Belle. She's smart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brown hair, smart personality. Doing. If the beast don't want her, I'll take her.
I bet.
And just so y'all know, she was legal. She was like 18 or 19 in the movie, so she's legal.
Oh yeah, she's clearly a woman, not a girl. So they decide to show her around the castle a little bit until she finds stairs to the one place the beast told her not to go, the West Wing. And they try to stop her because they no, you don't want to go up there. There's nothing interesting up there. How about the library? There's books in there.
Yeah. Why did that not entice her?
I think it did, but she was still curious, and she was like, maybe later, while they're distracted.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
I love it. And then he's like, as you will. He's like, hey, I don't blame those knights.
Yeah. Even the suits of armor are like, damn.
I just wanted for one of them to be like, whoa.
Or no, since they're in France, sacre bleu.
right. And the other one's like nudging him like, shut up. But Belle goes up the stairs, finds this dark room.
All screwed over, like all messy.
Like torn to hell. It finds this picture, like a scratched out picture of a young man.
And the beast just pops in out of nowhere. What are you doing here? You shouldn't be here. Blah, blah, blah.
Get out.
And crap out of her. So she runs.
Yeah, runs. So they get out. It's like, so she gets out. He runs, and she ain't.
And right after the beast is like, darn, I screwed it up.
Yeah, that was my last chance. And so she encounters the wolves again. Or not again. This is the first time she's seen them.
Yep. And then the beast saves her life.
And gets a little injured.
One of my favorite lines of dialogue. That hurts! If you held still, it wouldn't hurt as much. Well, if you had run away, this wouldn't happen.
If you hadn't frightened me, I wouldn't run away.
Well, you shouldn't have been in the West Wing.
Well, you should learn to control your temper. And then at the point, he's got nothing left to say.
Yeah, he's like, and then she's like, thank you for saving my life. And he's like, well, you're welcome. And then we get kind of a montage.
It's like sort of a montage, but they're still talking, and there's like still scenes of them getting along and being civil towards each other.
Yep, and all the implants like, oh, they're getting close. They're so gonna bone.
Right. I love the bit when he shows her the library, because I know that just made her happy.
Oh.
There's something about like when I watch a movie and then there's something that somebody likes and then they're just surrounded by like a room of it and they're like,
yep. I do. If I had a girlfriend like Belle, I'd totally do that for her.
Probably. And so
I was like, can I sing one of my favorite lines in the song that follows in that scene?
Sure.
It's the Beast line. So it's like, she glanced this way, I thought I saw, and when we touched, she didn't shudder at my paw. No, it can't be. I'll just ignore. But then she's never looked at me that way before. I love that line.
That is a good line. Again, Alan Menken, Tim Rice, you guys are geniuses.
Yes.
And I thought this was kind of random, but I was fine with it. They decided to have a ballroom dance.
Yep, which is the most iconic scene in that movie.
And beautifully animated, I must say.
And beautifully sung by Angela Lansbury.
Yes, who plays...
Mrs. Potts.
Mrs. Potts, thank you. Singing the one of my other favorite Disney love songs, Beauty and the Beast.
Yep.
By the
way, so you guys know, this movie was the first movie to be nominated for an Oscar. Well, first animated movie to be nominated for an Oscar. And winning it, too. Oh, yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yep.
And then she says, I just wish I could see my father again. And he shows her the magic mirror that when you ask it to show you something, it'll show it to you. I love, by the way, because he uses it earlier in the movie. He's like, show me the girl. And it shows her. I like when she uses it. She's like, I'd like to see my father, please. She's so polite. I like that.
Yeah.
And then it shows Maurice in the middle. We skimmed right over the Gaston.
Yeah, well, it's just Gaston. Who cares?
Right, but we didn't discuss the fact that he wants to make Maurice out to look crazy, so that way Belle will want to keep him around. Because they're going to lock him up in an insane asylum, but they won't do that unless Belle decides to marry Gaston.
I might feel Eclipse a little misunderstanding. See, that's when Gaston descends into villain territory.
Right, because he's just like getting what he wants at the expense of others. That's evil.
And he completely... Okay.
Well, hang on. Let's catch ourselves up. So Belle sees Maurice in the snow, like fighting for his life. And he's like, "Oh no, what do I do?" And Beast is like, oh, "I got to do this. There's no other choice." He's like, go to him. He's like, "You're no longer my prisoner anymore." And gives her the mirror and says, "Take this so you'll always have a way to look back." And I thought, oh,
dude, like that's true love, right there.
It is. It really is. Because if he didn't love her, he wouldn't have cared. That's just so. Oh.
I know.
And he was so upset because it was that close, and everyone was like, "What? But he loves her. That should break the spell." Like, but she's got to love him back. You would think at that point she would, right? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But she goes back to Maurice, like brings him home, warms him up, and everything, and that's when shit starts going downhill. When Gaston shows up with the asylum dude, that creepy ass looking.
And Belle, you're smart, and I love you. But why did you show them the Beast?
Yeah, that was kind of a bad decision. I guess it was like to try to kind of prove that the Beast does exist, but...
And then he's no monster, Gaston. You are.
And that makes the Gaston snap. I was like, oh, I see how it is. Crazy. Like,
yeah, I know, but it's also symbolism.
Yeah, it is, because he really is the Beast. Well, yep. Symbolically, the Beast. And... So, him and all the other townsfolk decide they're going to go kill the Beast. They lock up Maurice and Belle in, what do you call that?
The cellar?
Yeah, cellar. Thank you. And they go. And unknown to her, Chip follows her and finds that contraption Maurice was working on. Gets it working, and it starts chopping the cellar door. I like how he's hanging on to it. He's like, what does he say?
You guys gotta try this.
Yeah, that was cute. And so the Gaston and the townspeople were marching to the castle. They're like, Master, we got to do something. He's like, no, let them come. There's no point. There's no point anymore. And I love how all the like utensils and everything are like decided to fight back. As soon as LeFou grabs Lumiere, now.
What I love the most is like, I can't remember if it was no, it wasn't LeFou who was doing it, but some guy was like picking out Plumette's feathers, and Lumiere was like, "Oh hell no!"
Yeah, and lights that dude's ass on fire.
Yep. And then when LeFou is trying to melt out my boy Lumiere, Caliburn is like sliding down the banner with a pair of scissors.
Oh, scissors!
Yeah, it's pointing straight at LeFou's butt. Well, now we know for sure that LeFou is gay. He just got penetrated.
And so all but one person leaves the castle, and that one person is Gaston, who oddly enough has a bow and arrow. Not the weapon I would have expected. I mean, guns existed back then, right?
He had a gun.
Yeah, he did have a gun. Why didn't he just... Nah, he didn't use that in the last bit. He just... Yeah, just a bow and arrow. And he shot the Beast, I think, in like the shoulder.
No, he stabbed him in the gut.
No. Like when he was like before Belle showed up.
I don't think he got the Beast. I don't remember.
No, I mean like he just shot him with an arrow and then like dove him outside to start fighting.
Oh.
I'm like starting at the beginning of the battle, but like they're outside and he's not kind of like whatever, and then he sees Belle. She came back. It's like Belle.
That gives him to at least defend himself.